Don't you hate days like this, fellow nibbers? We have 2 Severums. Well, we had 1 Severum. We put a new one in here several weeks ago. We quarantined her for a month. Put her in here. She evidently still had some fungus on her, which is this one right here. See the brown. And she has passed it along to this one, and now this one come around to this side. Has those spots on her side. There they are. And so we've got to get them out of here and quarantine them and treat them. So I got a quarantine tank ready, 29 gallon. We're going to treat it. First we're going to catch the critters. I tell you that sometimes I think that is the worst part of doing this whole thing, is upsetting all the other fish, trying to help a couple little sick ones. And I'll tell you, catching them out of this 120 gallon can be a pain because, for one thing, it's elevated. The other thing, it's very deep. And I've got that great big log up there, which doesn't help. So I'm going to try to use a 2-net technique and do this without Mrs. New helping. Which one am I catching? And they're all going to the wrong end. Maybe I can do it with 1 net. This one wasn't as bad to catch last time I tried. Oh, caught herself. Okay, let's go take her back here and put her in. She's going to splash a lot. She's about 5 inches long, I would guess. 4 inches long. You got a rod to keep up with me? Alright, this is our quarantine tank we've got ready. I've got it at temperature. I haven't put the medication in yet. We'll go over that in a minute. She's out. Let's go catch number 2. Put her in. Okay. And as you see, I have a helper helping me help me change the water. He likes to chase the fish a little bit, Mr. Jax. Y'all met him in the past. Now, what we are going to use, put my glasses on, Maracyn Oxy by Fritz. So we want to get this started. And this stuff, let's see, it's a half cap full per 10 gallons. Repeat daily as needed, no more than 5 days. It's suggested to always increase tape to increase the tank aeration, which I did. I put extra air stone in here. Exhibit distress, neutralize the medication by using aquarium dechlorinator. So evidently you can neutralize it by using a dechlorinator. I would suggest putting a carbon filter in there, and that would do it too. No water change needed until after treatment. Maintain normal filtration. So this is a 5-day treatment. So this is a 29 gallon tank. So we're going to put basically three half capfuls on top. Shake it up and pour it into the filter. I've never used this before. Of course, we never had fungus filter. So it will be interesting to see the results, which we will post them to 2 and 3. That's that. And she got some pretty good shots of what they looked like before, so we will give an update in a couple days and see what they look like then. Good morning. Just an update on our sick tank where I put the Severums in. This is day number 5. This Fritz Maracyn Oxy. Used it for 4 days, and I would say overall the Severums look about 50% better, maybe 60% better. The spots on this one, this was the worst one, have really cleared up. One on the other side of that Severum was the worst. Most of the brown is gone, and if you look on this side, if you'll turn there, the 2 dots, there's only one left. It's starting to hill up. Anyway, and I don't know if the big guy's going to come out there, but the brown on him, fungus looking stuff, is probably, I'd say 60 or 70% cleared up. So, but you can only treat this stuff for 5 days. So I got my other stuff in the mail day before yesterday, this Fungus Clear Fritz tabs by Jungle. Supposed to be stronger stuff. You put 1 tablet per 10 gallons, and it was it's like Alka-Seltzer tablets, you know, it fizzes, kind of turns the water blue like ick treatment does. Anyway, but I had this electric blue Cara, which I've had on other videos, earlier videos, and he has a white eye, or a growth on his eye, and this Jungle Fungus Clear is supposed to clear that up too, or help clear that up too. And anyway, so I did about a 30% water change and divided the tank and put him in here, and I figure hopefully it will clear these guys the rest of the way up and maybe help him out, which his eye already looked like it was starting to flake off this morning, the white stuff around there. I can see a little bit of a difference. So fingers crossed. Like I said, this is day number 5 of the treatment. I changed the treatment, and anyway, we will continue updating this until it's over with, or until they're better, or until they're completely better, hopefully. Okay, so after 4 days of treatment with the Maracyn Oxy from Fritz, another 4 days of treating with Jungle Fungus Clear. As you see, my Severum has no more red spots, which is absolutely fantastic because I lost one before using a herbal remedy. Yeah, I lost her because I was using this stuff by Imaginarium parasite remedy. I do not recommend it, at least for that. I mean, it might be fine for internal parasites, I'm not sure, but it's like a herbal medicine, and don't recommend it at all. And the big Severum looks about 75% clearer of the brown she had on her. She still has a little bit. I don't know if she's always had it for the whole time we've had it. She had a whole lot more before I put her in that tank. It's trying to focus in on the Oscar. And there's a green Severum chasing her. But anyway, much better. Well, she went back in the dark so you can't see her. But anyway, much better. I would definitely, maybe you'd have to do a combo like I did on these, but that's the one I used for the first 4 days. It says maximum of 5 days that you can use it, and after the 4th day, the red spots on the small Severum
were almost gone. One was completely gone. Her skin had healed up, and the other one that had a head on it, actually had a white head on it, the head was gone and it was mostly cleared up. And then I went ahead and, because I'd gotten this in, it's supposed to be a little stronger, this jungle fungus clear. Put it in there for another 4 days, and she cleared up completely. There you go. Hope you learned a little bit, and hope it helps you out in the future. Be sure and subscribe to my channel. Give me a like. It really means a lot. Doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, and it will help me out in the future. I would love to hit that 1,000 mark. Anyway, we will see you on the next video, and y'all have a pleasant evening.